In some news just in now, former United Nations Secretary General Kofi Annan has died at the age of 80. Reports indicate that he died in his home country of Ghana. Now, Annan won the Nobel Peace Prize for humanitarian work in 2001. The United Nations has issued a statement on this, so we'll be reading from that for you now. It says, "It is with immense sadness that the Annan family and the Kofi Annan Foundation announced that Kofi Annan, the former Secretary General of the United Nations and Nobel Peace Laureate, passed away peacefully on Saturday, the 18th of August, after a short illness. His wife, Nane, and their children, Ama, Kojo, and Nina, were by his side in his last days. Kofi Annan was a global statesman and a deeply committed internationalist who fought throughout his life for a fairer and more peaceful world. During his distinguished career and leadership of the United Nations, he was an ardent champion of peace, sustainable development, human rights and the rule of law. After stepping down from the United Nations, he continued to work tirelessly in the cause of peace through his chairmanship of the Kofi Annan Foundation and as chair of the Elders, that group that was founded by Nelson Mandela. He was an inspiration to young and old alike. Annan was a son of Ghana and felt a special responsibility towards Africa. He was particularly committed to African development and deeply engaged in many initiatives. Including his chairmanship of the Africa Progress Panel and his early leadership of the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa. Wherever there was suffering or need, he reached out and touched many people with his deep compassion and empathy. He selflessly placed others first, radiating genuine kindness, warmth and brilliance in all that he did. He will be greatly missed by so many around the world, as well as his staff at the foundation and his many former colleagues in the United Nations system. He will remain in our hearts forever. The family kindly requests a privacy at this time of mourning. Arrangements to celebrate his remarkable life will be announced later. That statement from the United Nations, of course, the very sad news that we've just received that the former United Nations Secretary General Kofi Annan has passed away at the age of 80.